what we're going to talk about tonight is the big project that me and Johnny are doing and wanting to um, share with other people and to bring them into the E-Money Peeps family, because what we are doing truly is something that we believe will be a financial revolution for a lot of people, because it will get them on the right track. The stuff that we do all of the time to already be living the .com lifestyle, to already have financial freedom where we are not dependent upon a job anymore. We haven't been for years. And this is what we're so excited to bring people into. John, what else do you want to say about that?
Yeah, this is something that for years we've been looking to do and have true people able to duplicate what we can do. And it's always been, some people can. It's usually far and few between. There's some absolute rock stars, some people who are doing absolutely great, very, very successful, and then some that the majority do. And we're always just curious, like, why can't we get true duplication? Why aren't we able to have people do what we're able to do? And we discovered and found out is because we were always building our own web presence. We always had our own websites, our own content, our own blogs, our own videos, all these different things. And we noticed that all of these successful marketers, all these successful entrepreneurs, all of them did the exact same thing. And that's what we want to bring you guys to create your own stuff. That's why we made this program, why we made this community, so you can create your own stuff, be your own authority, be your own brand, because that's the way you get a lot more results, a lot more profit, and a lot more leads, and a lot more of everything.
So we're really super focused on creating a huge culture with what we're doing, the E-Money Peeps culture, and we want people to be proud of what we're doing, because it is the right path um, for you all to be able to finally turn in online marketing, internet marketing, whatever you want to call it, into a full-time income. And that's the goal of tonight's webinar, is to help explore that and why this is so powerful as what we do, and why you need to be doing certain things that absolutely work,
Mm-hmm.
because they're tried and true. There's one thing that for everybody who's on here, what I'd like you to do is in search, in either Google or Yahoo or whatever, in your search bar for your browser, I would like for you all to search in the browser and go search for how do you make money online? Because in doing that, so you go type in your browser in a separate window, how do you make money online? And what's going to happen is we want you to understand that if you start going down and you start clicking on after you get through the ads, because
Mm-hmm.
the results usually have ads in, and you can see that a lot of people, do pay-per-click or search engine marketing that they pay for, and some of the top results there, like the first 4 or 5. Well, okay, now below those, you're going to start seeing other sites, and you keep scrolling down and you can click on them in the results, and it'll bring you to their sites. And one of the first ones after you get through the ads is a blog and a full website. And then the next one down is another blog, full website. So, what I want you to experience and understand by doing that and doing that search, and realizing by clicking on the results, that almost all of the results that you will find almost 100% of the time for everything you ever search
Yep.
for will be a full website and blog. So now, besides the people that are paying to get in those results, because usually, like I said, the first 4 or 5, they may be paying to get in those results, and the other people are just organically put there, meaning they ranked for those keywords. So what happens is, because they've built a real web presence online and have created good content on a website, blog/blog, people are literally going and searching and finding them.
Mm-hmm. And the important thing about that is that when people are searching and finding your content, and they're finding your blog and these type of things, is they already are looking to buy it. Already are looking for solutions. They're already looking for an answer. And when you're seen as this person with the answers, when you're seen as someone who's an authority, who's teaching them, who's showing them what to do, they, number one, build like, know, and trust with you. They want to buy from you because they have that like, know, and trust with you. And they usually do because they came from something they were searching for. It wasn't like an ad popped up that they didn't want, or an ad popped up on a YouTube video or a commercial or somewhere else where they didn't want it, it wasn't expected. It's something they actively are looking for and actively want.
The search results, like I said, almost 100% of the time, besides when people are paying to be there, all the rest of the results is literally free organic traffic for all those people. And literally all they're doing is creating a piece of content. I want you to really think about this. They're creating pieces of content, and they post an article to their blog, or they create another page on their website. And what happens is these people go searching for them, and they come to them to buy. You're not trying to go and find buyers.
Yep.
You're creating content that attracts buyers.
Yep.
So, ask yourself this question: which would you rather have? Would you rather learn how to create a piece of content that attracts you buyers on a continuous basis? Or would you rather have to go out searching all the time for traffic sources and trying to find somebody to buy from you?
Which takes, number one, a lot more time, a lot more money, a lot more testing, a lot more searching. Because again, there are some months you can spend, or we've spent a couple thousand to $5,000 to $10,000 to $15,000 in ads, and you don't always know if they're even going to convert. What we can know what is going to convert is when you have people who are looking for your content, who actually want what you're promoting, what you're selling, what you're offering. And that will get you a lot more conversion, a lot more sales, and a lot more traffic, because like my dad said, they're actively searching for you. It's something that they actually want. It's just like if right now my dog's next to me, Will's on the ground doing her thing. You want a dog food. You went to Google and searched best quality dog food for labs. Well, if there's a blog that comes up that goes through in detail, that I read through, go, oh wow, this is great. This is for labs. It's for ones with, if you want a shiny coat. I like when my dog has a shiny coat. And I go through, and this is everything I want because I'm reading a blog post. I'm naturally going to buy from them, or whatever they talked about. I want to buy from that company. So whether you're an affiliate marketer, whether you have your own product services, whatever the case may be, that's what having your own blog and your own content does. When people find it, they go through that same process. Oh, wow, this is exactly what I'm looking for.
And some people don't do this process because they think it's difficult. I'd never be able to do that. And that's not true. It's not true at all. It's actually way easier to do once you have something that will walk you through setting it up. Because once you have it set up and you've learned how to do it, which is just learning to navigate, that's all it is, and we'll explain more about this as we go through, is learning to navigate a little bit of how to do a few things. And once you learn that process and you set it up, you actually can repeat it, and you can repeat it over and over again, just like we do. Many of you that will see this presentation have been on a piece of content of ours that we have created, a web page, a blog. We have the ability to throw up a new looking web page every day, and we do that. I mean, sometimes we'll go do a video, put it up on a page, send it out to everybody, and it's a brand new page. But we have learned how to do it, and so can you, because it's not as complicated as you think it is. And you can literally produce pieces of content in a matter of 15 minutes once you've learned to navigate, once you've been through the foundation. It's nothing more than a little bit of navigation.
Something we learned too that is especially important for people who are looking at this is that the majority of our long-term customers, the people who are long-term, I guess, family members, people who've been with us the longest, they invest the most, they're the most serious about what they're doing. They actually like, want, and need and use the products. those people, the ones that you want, that you will earn the most from, have came from content, have came from Facebook posts or YouTube videos, or came from some kind of blog post or somewhere where we posted it and they were actively looking for it. Because when you go through other methods, you're almost more of forcing it down someone's throat. You're almost saying, come on, buy this, please buy this. You need to buy this. This is great. You have to try to coax them and walk them through and guide them and all these different things into buying, where this process is actually natural and they're already looking to buy from you.
You are either a content producer or a content consumer. You want to become a content producer because that means sales come to you automatically. Now, I do want to tell you all about an email that we got today from a well-known marketer, and he's a big marketer. He's been online a long time. And the one thing that we can't stand is when people use sleazy methods of like trying to make sales.
Bullshit.
Because it's lying, you know? And this person, not going to name their name, sent out an email that said, you do not need a website. You do not need a blog. You do not need to produce content. You do not need WordPress. But yet, this marketer, that's how we even got on their list ever quite a few years ago, is because of their content. And, you know, through...
They have a blog, they have a website, they have funnels, they have all these things, and they use them all the time.
All the time. But they use that as the come along to get them on a product by bait and switch. But the page that you go to is his website.
Mm-hmm.
See, you do need those things. If you don't have your own web pages, blogs, I mean, that you own, it's on your domain name, and you have learned to create, you don't have a real business and you will never make the real money because you don't control the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
And you cannot get like as much free traffic as like we can by having stuff rank in the search engines.
Yep.
And buyers come to us.
Come to us. Yeah, and that's why you really got to look at and think that all the entrepreneurs, all the marketers you know or follow, or any company that you know is any kind of reputable, do they have their own website? Do they have their own blog? Do they produce content? Yes, that's how you see all of the messaging. All the messaging you see anywhere, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, blogging, anywhere else, is all content. It's all content. Probably anything you've ever bought, you found from a blog, or you found from a video, or you found from a piece of content, or from an email. And you have to realize that this is the new, if you want to get ahead, if you want to be very successful with this stuff, you have to be like people who have this content machines, because they don't just produce content, they build someone's brand of authority, which a lot of people don't necessarily talk about or even know much about, but it's so important because without your brand and authority being there, you aren't seen as reputable or as reputable. You aren't really teaching someone anything for them to like, know, and trust you. You're just posting something that's static, that stays the same. You keep sending out over and over again, but doesn't mean it's going to convert. Doesn't mean it's going to help them solve their problems. Doesn't mean it's going to give them any solutions. Doesn't mean it's going to do anything for them. But when you give someone a piece of content or a video or something that they can actually learn about what they are interested in, learn about the product or service, learn about you, learn about every part of marketing that they can build like, know, and trust with, and they build trust with you, the product, and the company or service behind it, that's when they're going to buy from you. That's why we've had such great success where we have the highest conversion rates, meaning we make more profit in what we promote than anyone else that we know. Play contests, leaderboards, you name it, we are able to spend the least money but make the most back in everything we've ever done. And the reason for that is because we make more than one video, we make more than one page, we produce content like crazy across all of our social media, across our blog, we email, and we do what you see the most successful marketers are doing. And that's what we want you to do for whatever you want to promote, whether it's an affiliate program, whether it's your own practice services, whatever the case may be, is for you to be that person, just like you're watching this right now, whether it's live or not live. You're watching this right now and seeing it for yourself because of our content.
This content is so important in that process. And a lot of times, like this well-known marketing person that I used as an example that sent out that email and said not true stuff. In doing that, what those people do is keep you dependent upon buying piece after piece after piece after piece after piece and keeping you confused. So you just remain a loyal buyer to them because you never figure it out. And that's why this well-known marketer, this is how he markets. And I was quite appalled by what he had sent. And I realized he'd been doing some of this for quite a while in a different
Yep.
kind of way. You definitely, if you ever want to live the .com lifestyle, if you want to make 6+ figures a year, 7 figures, 8 figures, it's all out there to be had. But the only way you're ever going to get there is by producing your own content and you learning how to be that guy or that
Mhm.
girl. Now, again, it's not as complicated as you think. How do you get to that point? Literally, that's what we're talking about doing, is helping people through, literally, I'm talking step by step by step, over the shoulder. Watch our screen. We'll watch
Yep.
Silly Clark's screen because he is our master trainer, and watch that screen, and you will literally be walked through. Click here, copy this, paste it here, do this. And as you learn that navigation, you will become a marketing master, because that's all you're going to
Yep.
do through our course is go through video by video and learn to navigate to build this web presence,
Yep.
literally full-blown website blog, where you will have the capabilities and be going, wow, I can create page anytime I want now. Wow, I know how to blog. Wow, I know how to attract buyers to me. Wow, that's how you do that. Wow. It's going to be a lot of aha moments for you, because you're finally going to have a business that you look at once you finish it. Well, you'll never finish it. It'll
Yep.
always be a working project. What's the word?
Progress.
Yeah. And you will be looking to scale to new heights and make more and more money. And the process will never end with our course, because we're not going to end the process. We are literally, Seely's going to be, and us helping you build a site from scratch, and literally just keeping it going and expanding it until you get it wherever your goals are to get to, all step by step.
It's so easy. Everyone we've had go so far through it hasn't had a single question. The reason why that's important, why we're saying that's good, is because it's so easy to go through. It's so simple that anyone can go through it. Anyone can understand it. Anyone can get it all set up. It sounds like it's a lot, having your own website presence, your own blog, being your own authority, but it's not. It's really a series of simple steps people are walking through right now, and it's easy. And even Bob could do it. 100% Bob is
Oh
coming.
yeah, anybody. We've literally went that extra step, and Seely spells it out in the first video in the course, that this is so detailed. You might get bored with some of how detailed it is, but it's so important, because as you go through it, eventually you're going to understand marketing so well and how to create your own content and do your own thing,
Yep.
that you're going to, that's how you literally learn how to sell, as the saying goes, ice to Eskimos.
You learn how to actually sell, and that's one of the biggest things too. We learn about everything we've done in the past is people didn't always necessarily learn to sell. And if you don't know how to sell and market yourself and get your name, your brand, you out there, it can be very hard to convert people, to attract people, to get these customers and so on. And that's what we've seen, one of the biggest problems is people didn't know what they were doing, and they didn't understand how it worked even. Where when you go through this process, you know exactly how it works, you know exactly what to do, and you know what to keep doing in order to keep seeing results.
Because we'll keep putting videos out in the modules
In training you.
so that it never stops. So you just keep learning as we have so much knowledge. I've forgotten more than most people know about marketing. I've been doing this now for literally over 17 years. I can't possibly teach you everything in one day. Johnny's been doing this for over 10 years, and Seely's been doing it for over 10 years. We can't shove
Mm-hmm.
37 years of marketing experience down your throat in one go.
No.
It has to be a continual process, and that you will keep just building and growing and growing and growing, and you'll become part of our eMoney Peeps family. The culture that we're going to build, where we are creating a financial revolution, all of us together and growing step by step.
And then that's the whole aim, is to build it into a growing community with growing content, with growing training, with growing education, to walk you through into becoming a master marketer and growing your income along with it. So as you learn, you'll attract more sales, you'll attract more customers, you'll attract more leads, and you'll understand how it all works until it becomes easy for you, until it becomes simple for you. So then you become your own leader. You become what you've been wanting to become this whole time. And you can have your own webinars, you can have your own events, you can have your own, all these different things, because you are a master at what you do. And that's what it takes. Anyone who's on here who's going to watch this, that's looking for a quick, instant solution, who's looking for something that's going to happen overnight, who's looking for the money right now, we've discovered and said for years, it has always been the case, that does not exist. So right now,
It doesn't exist online, period.
yeah, if you're looking for that or anything even remotely similar, you are never going to find it. So you have to realize and get out of that state of getting the results right now. I need an instant money-making system. They do not exist. And when they do exist, it actually, if you don't understand how to market and how to sell in the first place, it's going to be hard to make any money with it, because you don't know how to market. You don't know how to sell. You don't have your own web presence. You don't have anything of your own, which is why you must have this foundation in place for you to be able to sell whatever you like, however you like, however much you'd like.
It's the part where people succeed online is the mental process. The mental process of, you know what, I want to learn this. I know this works. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to look for somebody that can help me. I'm going to follow what they teach me to do, and then I'm just going to go after it. And I want to give you an example, and I gave it the last time we did a webinar. There is a guy that came online about a year and a half ago, getting close to 2 years. Now, he's already made over $1 million in this year and 3/4 of a year. He's already made over $1 million. But when he came online, he searched out what he should be doing first. He did knowledge seeking. And then he started a web presence online immediately. So once he started growing his web presence, he didn't like go find an opportunity, like a make money online opportunity where you join for $50 monthly and then you get these done for you pages and you run around advertising them. I mean, that is a solution to get going. We've made money off plenty of that kind of stuff and help people start building their email list, all that kind of stuff. But the key to our success that's always propelled us to the top of the leaderboards,
Yep.
which sometimes even we forget about, is that we're constantly creating our own content, like we've been talking about this whole time, through blogs, through our websites, and we've been doing that for years. So we've talked about and gone, yes, you got to be building your email list. You got to be building your email list. We keep telling people over and over, because you do. The money's made in the follow-up, but it's also made in the content creation, where people immediately recognize you as an authority, and they're already in a buyer mode that they want to buy now because they're looking for that product or service, and they find you through your content. So that guy created that kind of money because he immediately started doing the right stuff and expanded it out and did incredible things. And yes, that's what he has. He has his own web presence, his own website and blog. He now makes money from over 50 affiliate programs on autopilot.
That's exactly what we want you to do, that exact same thing, because we've seen it work so well. We're seeing it work so well, and we've been doing it for how long? We've, like I said, we finally came to the realization that this is what we've been doing the entire time. We just didn't realize it. So why not give people a way, a simple to follow path to do what we're doing, to become us? Because, you know, everyone always says to who they look up to, you know, I wish I could have the results. I wish I could be at the top of the leaderboards. I want to get there someday. And in order to actually get that, this is what we've been doing. And like I just want to what's the word for it? Re-say that anyone who's still looking for an instant solution, who's looking for it to happen overnight, it doesn't work that way. If it did, we would all be so damn rich instantly. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes effort, and it takes learning the foundation of marketing and sales, learning how to build your brand, your name, and be able to attract people to you, which it's a simple process once you learn it. And that's something that a lot of people, again, we talked about, you think it's complicated, but once you learn it, then it comes to you like this. You know exactly how to navigate, where to go, how to create a post, how to do this, how to share it. All these things we're going to walk you through. It's very, very simple. Once you get inside too, it's going to be very easy for you to go through, get started. We have someone, Michael Kimir, for example. How long did it take him to get through the entire system?
Well, he's just on module 2. Remember, we're not done with all the modules.
Yeah, I'm saying for him to get to, it's so simple to go through. Again, we're always going to be adding more to it. So you're never going to run out of ways to improve and grow your business and make more money. But he's able to go through within a few days because he followed the instructions. They were that simple and easy to go through.
Yeah, he had no problems. It's so laid out so that you can just watch the screen and do as a screen, pause the video, rewind it, pause the video, whatever you want. It's going to walk you through that entire process, and whatever time frame you want to spend getting everything going, that's up to you. Mm-hmm. But anybody can follow it. Anybody can follow it. I just want to share my screen again because I really want to reiterate something here. So I'm going to share screen, hopefully the right way on here. I'm so used to our conference room that we normally use. Jenny, what do I click on here?
The share screen, the green one.
Screen, okay, share. Tell me if you can see my screen.
I think I see it, yep.
Okay, so you can see my search results here. John?
Yep, I see it.
Okay, so what really got us thinking is, yes, some of you are part of affiliate programs that we promote and we make money from and have made 6+ figures from and all of that stuff. What really got us thinking though is, okay, because so many people, they don't make the kind of money we do. They do what we do, except they're missing the content portion. They're missing having their own blog, their own web presence online. Some of them have static web pages, which having a static web page that never grows or turns into anything else, and it's just a static web page with information on it and it never changes, like these done for you, I'll build you a web page. That's not what we're talking about. If you do that, you'll fail. So what I'm talking about is anytime you go search in the search engines, like I had you in the beginning of this call to, how do you make money online? Whatever it is that you're searching for, and you go search, and all of a sudden you go to a couple things after the ads, because the ads all these people are paying for to be in here. It's not that pay-per-click doesn't work. I'm just showing you these people are paying for it.
Even sometimes those, real quickly, even sometimes those ads are blog posts still.
Yes, true. Very true. But what I'm saying too is that these people down here, they're not paying for these search results. And some of these searches, like how to make money online, gets thousands of searches every month. But look at blog right here. This first one, after you get through these ad ones, I mean,
that one's a blog. The finance one is a blog.
Yep. Forbes. Anybody ever hear of Forbes? They rank the same way all the time for different search terms like this. And what these are, they're not static pages. They're not static pages. They're actually websites like, look, login, drop shipping, courses, stories, topics, build your business, your life, blog. See, this isn't a static business. This person, I guarantee you, has customers coming to them all the time, just like we do, like we want to teach you how to do, because this is how people make oodles of money eventually, because anything that people search for, which I do searches every day. I mean, ask yourself, how many searches do you do every single day, or
on your laptop, on your phone?
No, I gotta unshare my screen.
I was gonna say, it's on your laptop, on your phone, anywhere. We're searching all the time in Google, and a lot of times it's a blog or some kind of page or content that's constantly up. And if you can have that for yourself, you can have that amount authority, site seen, views on your site for free, and every single day naturally, that's incredible. And you can rank for more than one thing. So you can have 10 things in the top 5 results. They get you 10,000 clicks a month that generates you 50 customers or 100 customers a month without you paying a cent for advertising.
In any niche. So let's say, you came online and you find one of these make money online ads out there somewhere, and or you got on somebody's list and you joined one of these basically just make money program, and that's all it is. Build your list, make money, build your list, that's it. You're not producing content. Where was I going with this now? In order to succeed in that type of business, in order to succeed in that business, you will end up spending thousands of dollars in advertising, literally. And the longer we've been in that niche, the more you have to spend to try to get enough customers to make enough money. Okay. That's another reason why we have not switched everything we do. We're still doing certain things, but just switched our focus on how we teach and what we want to share with everybody, because there's a much better way to promote even those types of programs.
Yeah.
Is when you have people like we've talked about the whole night so far, when they're coming to you as a buyer, and you can end up eventually learning how through these modules in our course that you learn how to attract people to you by writing great articles with help. You don't even need to know how to do that fully. We share everything with you. Trust us. But can you kind of expand on that, Johnny?
Yeah, it's a way to attract people to you. It's a way to build your own brand, to build your own presence, to actually do the number one thing that gets you sales, that gets you customers, that gets you profit in any business. And that's knowing how to build like, know, and trust with the audience. Because we have a saying that people do not buy products or services. People buy people. So if you don't have this, you don't have any way to relate to people. You don't have any way to teach them anything. You don't have any way to educate them, to have them learn more about your product or services, whatever you plan to offer. And if you don't have that, you can't build like, know, and trust. If you don't build like, know, and trust, you won't get customers, you won't get sales. You'll be where you are right now. And you will keep doing that because you haven't yet discovered how to build like, know, and trust through your content, through teaching them something, through educating them, through having more and more information be shown to them, because they continue to relate to you and actually build a relationship with you, which is why we have so many people that follow us that are also so loyal to us, because we actually, number one, give them information, we give them education that actually helps them, which is what you should be doing to make sure you're successful. And we make sure that we do it in a way that's consistent and that they can keep learning from, they can keep growing from. That's what we're going to give you, is a platform you can keep continually growing from for years and years to come. So I don't know if Daddy want to put the link in the chat somewhere for people to go ahead.
Let me grab it.
Yeah, so they can check it out. I'm sure many people here who have seen our content have already seen eMoney Peeps, or someone who's going to watch this has seen or heard it. And you guys want to make sure that you at least read what's on the page. Read our blog. Read what we're doing. See that we're actually doing what we're talking about. Because we always have been making sure that we are leading by example, showing you that we do what we tell you to do. So we're not saying, hey, you should go create your own online presence, you should be a blogger, you should do these things, and then going, oh yeah, but we don't do any of it. Because we're not liars like that. We're truthful, and we go, hey, this is what's working for us. This is what's doing well. We're seeing through everything we've learned in 27 plus combined years with Seeley's, our master trainer, 37 plus combined years. This is what's working best. This is why we've done so well. And we want to give that to you and walk you through it step by step.
You don't have to, we don't want you to copy us like our eMoney Peeps site. See, that's sometimes where people, when they come from the make money programs niche, where they're part of a make money program, that is all so much like copy, because you get done for you pages that look identical to somebody else's done for you pages. So the only branding you ever do through that process is branding the company. You never brand yourself. In order to brand yourself, you have to build something where it can produce content like a website that has multiple pages and a blog. We're talking not about copying us and creating another e-money peeps. We're not talking about you doing that. We're talking about you creating your own blog web presence to be able to sell and promote whatever you want to.
Whatever you want.
Doesn't have to be this niche. If you're a violinist and that's your passion and you would really love to create a following and sell a course or sell instructions on how to play violin, that's the best way to do it. This is always the best way to do it. It's the foundation that will build you an evergreen success story, because it never ends. You keep learning, you keep navigating. It's not sexy. It's not sexy like an ad you see that says, hey, pay $50 a month and you're going to make $3,000 a month in the next 9 months. Everybody's doing it. It's so easy. Just join us. That's out there. People do make
it. It's not sexy, but it works.
And it's what will build you the real money. I mean, most people, the reason they do not duplicate our success or duplicate somebody else that has had 6+ figure success is because they stick with using the done for you pages, the done for you list building. We have never done that. Like literally any affiliate program we join or ever have,
built our own stuff every single time.
We go build our own funnel, like literally. And usually the companies will ask us, hey, will you build a funnel for us?
Yep. We've been asked by, I think, 3 or 4 different companies we've been affiliates for us to make a funnel for them, because our funnels convert better. We have the highest conversions.
Yep.
We can measure and track our conversions. We have the highest conversion, highest profitability out of every single affiliate in the entire company.
So we want to teach you how we get that conversion so high and how you can do that for whatever you want to build out. See, like Celie Clark, our dear friend and master trainer, he is literally building a website from scratch through the modules, and he's doing it live. Like literally every video, he is live in it doing it, and then we put it in the module for a site called lovethefluff.com. Now, don't go there yet because we're only in module 2, where he is at the point of creating the pages, his logo. And don't worry, you don't need to know how to do any of that stuff because we explain everything in such detail. We'll tell you how to get this all done, or the whole process. That's why he's building it completely from scratch. We all own blogs already. We could show you all our sites and just do a quick version of it.
Let me do a quick just to show you again we're legit. Let me go to one. I can open this one. I can do this one. Same process. I can show you right now. Ooh, can you? I think I made you the host, so I can't share my screen. You make me the host. Share it in the upper right-hand corner.
I honestly do not know.
That's all right.
I don't want to screw up.
I can show you guys 3 sites right now. We have johnweaver.com. I'm sure soon we'll make richardweaver.com. We have emoneykeeps.com, nme.com. We have so many different things where we have this exact same process. There's a blog on every single one of these sites. There's training, there's content. It has own branding on every single one of these sites. And any of the systems we set up in our affiliate marketing, they all are their own system. They all have their own wording. They all have their own online web presence, because that's what works and that's what has produced us results for literally decades. And that's what we want to give to you guys. So if you go to emoneypeeps.com/get started, well, I believe again, take a look at, read the page, watch the video, check out the blog, and see we do exactly what we tell you to do. This is what has been working for years and years and years. And again, not just ourselves, but other humongous marketers like Neil Patel, Grant Cardone, all of them, including ourselves, follow this process we want to teach you and walk you through the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's just a process, and that's what our course will teach you. It's the process. It'll show you how to set everything up. It'll show you what plugins to use. It'll show you what we use for every little thing. Sealy just walks you straight up through everything. And if you look on any affiliate leaderboard for any company, the people that are on the top of that leaderboard all have their own pages. Like me and Johnny, actually, if we were to count up the number of pages we created, I don't even think we could.
There's probably
thousands.
Probably thousands, or at least minimum 500. We've made so many pages over the years. We probably have 30 funnels. We've created 30 funnels with how many pages, how many sales pages, how many other stuff. And that's why we do so well and want you to be able to copy us, not our site.
Not our site.
Yes, but copy what we've learned and duplicate it and create it for yourself and promote and sell whatever you want.
Yeah, like we could literally, and we're not going to do it tonight, but literally maybe sometime we will. We could set a timer right now, and I want you to understand this for you, not to brag about us, but we could set a timer for 5 minutes, and I guarantee me and Johnny could crank out a nice looking page with content on it in about 5 minutes.
Probably 5 minutes, not even.
So Johnny's faster at it than me because I'm not the technical one, but it's all it is navigation. And we're going to teach you that navigation so you don't have to be dependent on other people like to go create something for you, because that is wrong. That's where you fail. You're still not the source. They are. We want to teach you to be the source, meaning you know how to create your own stuff. See, at first you will have some expenses to learn how to do this stuff. You'll plugins that we use, stuff like that. But you're not going to have to go pay somebody all the time to do something for you, or you're not going to have to go and buy tons of traffic and spend thousands of dollars eventually on traffic, because you're going to learn how to create content and share it. Will you spend some money on advertising at first, or helpful sources to help create your content? Sure. But it'll be piece at a time. That's why this course will be very long and educational and drawn out and show you how to do all this stuff. So when you come out of it, when you come out of each module, each video step, you'll be like, man, I know how to accomplish real stuff online now. I feel like I have a real damn business. Look at that. I have a site, but I did it. I went and did it. I didn't have to go looking for somebody else to do it for me or pay for a static web page.
Yeah, you'll feel good about yourself, and you'll see a lot more results. Like we said, this is something that we've seen that has done the best for us. It's done the best for every single serious marketer we know, and it'll make you the most money. So if you're looking to make the most money with what you're doing and do it well and to do it for years to come, this is exactly what you guys need. So go to emoneypeeps.com/get started.
We also, sorry, John, I was just going to say something, but
go ahead.
I was going to say we have a private group you'll get access to. It is not on Facebook. We don't want the distractions of Facebook. It's a private group. You'll get access to it. One of the videos, we even show you how to join it, but it's a private group that we're going to keep all people in for eMoney Peeps family of entrepreneurs, because that
eMoney Peeps, only eMoney Peeps allows time.
We don't want no distractions with how Facebook is and stuff like that. So we still have our groups on Facebook. We're going to be posting just good content to them, like maybe some of you have seen lately. We've been posting articles from our blog on it, and that's the way it should be. People who are interested in the blog posts that you make, they'll come join us. They'll come because they want to read that. They'll come to us. Mm-hmm. Want to be on a webinar? We post the content, they'll come. And that's the way it should be, is you should have customers coming to you. And that's how all the big companies do it. That's how all the big money makers do it online. And make your head spin if you knew how much money some of these people make that build their web presence and get some of them the amount of free traffic they get. Like the guy that I was telling you about earlier with his blog and website, he literally gets over 500,000 visitors to his blog website for free every 12 months. Like way over that. That's free. I'm talking free people who are searching out what he posted in one of his pages and blog posts. Like literally, you do not pay for that traffic.
So that's
That's what happened
if
over
that
time.
sounds good to you. If that sounds like something that would help you grow, help your business do better, help you get more sales, more leads, more customers, and become profitable and do it for years and years to come, not for the next year, hoping it'll work out for years and years to come. If you're serious, you need to become an e-money peep today. Click on that link, or if you're somewhere around this page, this is on the page because it's recording. You need to click on the button below or somewhere around here to become an e-money peep so you can make this difference in your life and make the difference in your business.
And that's how I want to end on my side is there is no magic. There is no magic button. There is no magic program. There is the magic of you being serious and driven to obtain your dreams and goals and going after it. I'm not talking, just like Johnny said, not for a day, not for a minute, not for an hour, not for 30 days, not for 60 days. That you're totally focused and you're going to have success no matter what. That's what me and Johnny have always done, is why we have success online. We never said we're going to try this for a year. We're going to try this for 2 months.
Yep.
Johnny made a decision at 10 that he was going to do this stuff. Imagine that. He's got more, what's the word? Can't say it. Cojones than most adults do when he was 10 years old. He's never wavered. Imagine that. 10-year-old never wavered. He's like literally, he never even wanted to get a job ever. He had one job for like 6 months. It was to put more money in his business. How many people do you know who do that? And he's never had to work for anybody. That's the .com lifestyle. I've been free since I was like 38, 39 years old, meaning I haven't had to have a job, going to work every day. I don't have to do that. You can do that too, but not going, I want to make money in the next month and I want to make $3,000 a month in the next month. If I can't do that, then I'm quitting. It doesn't work. It's a scam. It's fraud. I didn't make any money. I purchased a domain name. Don't join the, we don't want people like that, because that's not the way anything real works in life, period.
So make sure you guys really think about that and realize, what should your next decision be? Should it be to keep doing what you're doing? How's that been working? Keep doing what you're doing, or to actually make a difference, become an e-money peep, and learn the foundation of what will make you an actual marketer, so you can sell whatever you want, whenever you want, however much you want, and do it in a way that you will eventually be able to become free from it.
Because we'd love to help you. We'd
walk you through
those for those that are serious. We would love to help you, but we're going to help you do it the right way. We're going to help you do it the right way. We're going to tell you straight up how it's done, detail by detail. We're going to show you. We're going to hide nothing from you, and we're going to be here to help you through that process always.
Yep. So go ahead and go to emoneypeeps.com/get started, or go to emoneypeeps.com. Check out the site, read, learn, watch the videos, read a blog post, and see that we're actually serious about what we're talking about, and we are going to actually help you once you get inside, and keep giving to you over and over and over again every single month exactly what you need to grow your business and earn more and more.
We just, that .com lifestyle that we've lived now for a long time, I have got to do some amazing things with people that I care about greatly. Me and Johnny have traveled the world together. We've spoke on stages. I never dreamed I was ever going to do any of that stuff. I'm like the hick who goes outside and has a fire with his buddies and invites people over for some barbecue chicken and a few cases of beer. I didn't say a couple beers, because that's not the way I am. I do everything in excess. I just do. I always have. I'm very passionate, driven. I'm passionate about everything I do. You give me a beer, I'm going to drink a few more. I'm passionate. And if I can do this and become free, there's nobody on this planet that can't. I am not a technical person. I like to build crap. I like to, half my house I've built. I still ain't done. If you look behind me, you see that little curtain across there. This next couple weeks here coming up, I'm going to be hand building all the doors that go across this closet, but I've been working in all kinds of parts of my house. It's all tongue and groove, log siding in the inside, freedom. It's a freedom lifestyle, and the things that me and Johnny have got to do together and what he's been able to accomplish and do is because of this .com lifestyle that you can have when you do it right.
Yep. So do it right, and become an e-money peep and actually learn what you need in order to grow, in order to build a real business, not just some site, or not some site, some static page. How to build a real business that's going to last for years, just like we have done for the past 27 combined years.
Yeah, so I think that's about all for tonight. We've been on for almost an hour, but we love sharing with you all. We're glad whoever's on tonight that took the time to come here and learn about everything that we're doing and what we want to give you all and share with you all. We're excited for the financial growth that is going to come for people throughout this process, and the long-term relationships that we're going to build with all of you. And eventually, once the coronavirus is gone down
Events
more,
together, and
we'll have events and all kinds of stuff where you get to meet us, we get to meet you, we get to shake your hand, we get to share in person, we get to mastermind together. And I'm just super excited about the future of what we're doing, and I'm super stoked to work with all of you.
yeah, it's gonna be some great times. We're creating something that's gonna last for a long time, to help you guys grow for a long time and actually make a difference. That's the main part, is to make a difference and actually help you become successful on your own, so you can manage and do all the stuff yourself, so you'll be in charge and you'll be someone who can promote and build, sell whatever your heart desires, and get the freedom that comes with it. So yeah, have a great night, everyone.
Have a great night.
Talk to you very soon, and become an e-money peep. We cannot wait to work with you, and hopefully get you some merch too, to get you some e-money peeps merch and get you started with us.
Sounds awesome. Everybody have a great night. We'll talk to you again soon.
Here.